Today we take a look at Healing Aura with its augments in BO6 Zombies. People who played the previous games will be familiar with Healing Aura. It's the field upgrade that revives teammates. But is it still as powerful in this game? Let's take a look. And at the end of the video I will also give you the best build for Healing Aura for co-op and solo games. So stay tuned for that. Let us first discuss the major augments. There we have Resilience, which allows affected players to have their health regen delay reduced and their rate of healing increased temporarily. Now, this is a great first augment to unlock, since it's helping your down teammates even more than the base version of Healing Aura. Especially after getting revived, the buff can help you to reposition yourself and to get back into the game. Next, we have Enduring Radiance, which spawns a healing beam for a short time. The description says the beams and their healing effects persist for a short amount of time after leaving the area of effect. So basically, those beams will revive you again should you down another time. But they only stay for 10 seconds. This can come in handy if your full team is camping or sticking together during the boss fight, because it can revive teammates a second time. So it's definitely useful and worth picking, especially if you have teammates that go down a lot. And finally, we have Persistence, which is kinda interesting. It says revive players keep all perks on their bleed out bar. So that means if your teammate has all 8 perks and goes down, they will only keep 3 perks, the ones on their bleed out bar. Which is quite a downgrade to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies that we had last year. Now, to be fair, it wasn't a Healing Aura specific thing, but when you downed in Modern Warfare Zombies, you got to keep all of your perks, as long as someone revived you. I know this in itself sounds kinda overpowered, but I was honestly hoping for Black Ops 6 Zombies to carry over at least the effect for Healing Aura, where they would make it so that Healing Aura actually lets you keep the perks in case you down. All of them. But I guess that's not the case. If you're lucky, you get to keep 3 of the perks and that's it. But you really have to think about it. Like, when you down, you lose perks, right? And as long as a teammate revives you instantly, you get to keep 3 perks. So you have to wonder, where's the benefit in this augment tier? It's almost not worth it. And the fact that this is the final augment tier unlock further shows what a joke this ability is. Look, perks are very expensive in this game, especially if you want to have all 8 of them. And if you want to run the best possible build for a healing class, you would assume that one augment would also let players keep all of the perks when you go down. But no. Finding this out was kinda a letdown, but I guess this is Treyarch's way of increasing the difficulty in this game. Now let's talk about the minor augments. We have Inner Strength, which states affected players' damage is slightly increased for a short amount of time. I also tried this out solo in a game to see if popping Healing Aura would give me a damage buff. And so I checked and I found out that I did 8% more damage for 10 seconds. So it's really just a small damage buff, but still. You're not gonna be overpowered with this one in terms of damage. But like I said, there is a 8% increase. Next we have the minor augment called Protection, and it says healed players have damage slightly mitigated for a short time. Again, I tried it out myself first to see how much of an effect it would do, and to my surprise, it actually made me absorb a bit more damage. Instead of dealing 50 damage, the zombie hit me for 37 damage. And that lasted for about 6 seconds. So it seems that you get a 25% damage reduction for a few seconds with this augment, assuming it scales with the rounds. And finally, we have Stoic Presence, which on activation stuns special and elite zombies, and normal zombies get knocked down in the process as well. And that one is really useful, since there are tons of elite and special zombies on the higher rounds. Chances are that the special or elite zombies down someone in the first place, so by being able to stun them, even only for a few seconds, it's a good thing for the down player to get up and to reposition themselves. So those were all the augments for Healing Aura. What is the review so far? Well, if you want to be the healer of your team, you've got to pick Healing Aura, right? Even if it's not as effective as it once was. The fact that with Healing Aura, revived players can't keep all of the perks with the Persistence upgrade is really unfortunate. It would have been easily my go-to major augment for Healing Aura. But let's think about it, right? In case someone goes down, there are like 2 or 3 scenarios. Scenario 1. You have Healing Aura ready and therefore are able to instantly use it, making the down player keep their bleed out perks anyways, at least if you're near them and pop it immediately. Then we have option 2. You don't have healing aura ready, and in that case you have to revive them the old-fashioned way. Both of the first two scenarios are really likely to happen, but we also have a third one. Someone goes down and you don't have healing aura yet, but it's almost filled up. You have to kill a few more zombies to fill it up, and just in time before your teammate bleeds out and is losing all of the perks, you pop healing aura, they get up and they get to keep all 4 of the bleed out perks, and the day is saved. Yippee! But here's the thing. This scenario is really unlikely in comparison because it's more specific, right? Because it's just way more often the case that you have healing aura ready and you just pop it to revive them, or if you don't have it ready, you just go to them and revive them. But picking an augment for your teammates to keep all of their perks is kind of a waste. Because like I said, if you have it ready, you pop it immediately and they still get to keep them. So instead, my recommendation for the best co-op build for healing aura would be Enduring Radiance to have healing beams for a few seconds to revive players a second time, and Stoic Presence for the stun of elite and special zombies. That way, you have a great balance between healing and crowd control. If you would want to run healing aura as a solo player, my recommendation would be don't, it's a co-op field upgrade after all, but if you really want to, pick as well those two augments, Enduring Radiance and Stoic Presence. So in a way it's like, before you go down, use it as a lifesaver or a get out of jail card if you want. But there you have it, my in-depth review for healing aura. What do you think? Is the persistence augment really that bad, or do you think it's actually well balanced? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more field upgrade reviews and other augment reviews. And yeah, I see you next time.